My name is Ironworks. You can call me a Cybertronian erector set. Rodimusbill here, and today we're doing Earthrise War for Cybertron Trilogy Deluxe Ironworks. Now, Ironworks is an Autobot, and he is like the old weaponizers in Siege, but he's a little different. And it says Transformers Generations Takari Tomy. It says Ironworks. There is the new Earthrise art. There's Ironworks. He's a deluxe class, and he becomes like a base. So there's Ironworks in 10 steps. Here's all his separate pieces, and he becomes like a little repair station for the Micromasters. And then you can even connect them with like hoist and other Earthrise vehicles. And that is Ironworks. Now let's take this guy out of the package and see what we've got. And here we have Ironworks right out of the packaging. First, we're going to take a look at his instruction booklet. Alright, Earthrise War for Cybertron Ironworks. Now, this tells you how to take them apart and how to transform each piece into their base mode right there. And then this is the Cybertronian specs. And here you have all the different pieces taken apart. And that is the base mode. And then on the back, here is an alternate mode makes a bridge for some reason. And then now you have Wheeljack, and he's also a weaponizer. And you can weaponize Wheeljack. And then here is the base mode with the Autobot Daddy-O and Trip Up, which we got the other two. And this is the decoder, which we'll show you right now. And next we're going to bring out the case. And this is where you have the red decoder. And now this is Velocitron. And this is like kind of like the Studio Series display cases. This is supposed to make a map of the known Transformers universe. And that is Velocitron. So now we got all that stuff out of the way. Let's take a look at, well, he comes with one weapon. It is a gun. And you basically pull it apart, and it's two pieces. And that is that. Fix the light. And now let's look at Ironworks. Now, I'm not too familiar with Ironworks, but from what I understand, in G1, he used to be a Micromaster base and never had a robot mode. So now he's got a robot mode. And we'll take a look at his face. He's got a nice red face. He's mostly that brownish copper. He's got an Autobot symbol. He's got some red. He's got some gray. He's got gray there. He's got more red and black. That's silverish gray. He's got yellow on his hook. He's got a yellow arm. His back's pretty clean. So he's got one arm and he's got one hook arm. And there's his other hand. He's pretty cool. I'm glad they taken liberties with him and finally give him a robot mode. I think that's what they did with the Decepticon weaponizer Brunt. I don't believe he had a... I could be wrong though. And then his gun. It's a 5mm peg, so you can put it there. You can put it here. You know, it'll actually fit on the legs. It'll go here. No, that's not a port. And since he is part of the War for Cybertron trilogy, he does blast effects. You can put a blast effects there. Let's see. There's one there. These belong to Omega Supreme, which can't combine with this guy. We'll show you later. And there is the... He's flying, and there's his blast effects there. Pretty cool. I'm glad they decided to up the ante on this new line and do some extras, like the battle effects and stuff. Pretty cool. Now let's do articulation. This arm does a whole 360. The elbow swivel. The hand is locked in. Now this hand does a 360. This does, it swivels out like that. The shoulder blade is movable. You got the 90-degree bend, you got the rotation, and you can twist the hook back and forth. His head does, it does rotate, but it only goes side to side a little. Feet do that 90. It could do the split. If you take this piece off and go back, more than 90-degree bend. And the feet have ankle tilts. And that is our Ironworks figure. And for some robot-to-robot comparisons, we're going to bring in fellow Earthrise Wheeljack, fellow Deluxe. And here is Hoist, also Earthrise Deluxe. Now he's a big, tall Deluxe. And then from the Siege line, we've got Ironhide. We're going to bring in Mirage. Here is Hound. We decided to bring in all the original G1 figures. Red Alert. And Voyager, Optimus Prime. And then here is Flak and Top Shot. These are his Micromasters. He's going to be the base for. Right there. And this is Sound Blaster, our new Battlemaster. And that is for Robot to Robots. And to transform Ironworks into the base, first we're going to take them apart. And what we're going to do is take off, let's see, we'll take off the back piece, put that to the side. We're going to take off one arm. Now this, what we're going to do is fold this up. You'll have that tab go into that slot. And this guy is done. This other arm, we're just going to rotate it. I forget how it goes, but that goes there. The feet, what you want to do is pull these out. And you're going to fold this up. There's one foot. There's 2 feet. Now this, what you want to do is this piece and these are one, so you got to hold them and pull them out. You got a tab and a hole, and you got a tab and a hole. And you want to just, well, it says here, rotate his head. There you go. And then snap that back. And this, you just keep it like that. Now, for the base, take this arm piece, and what you do is take both legs, and let's see, you do one leg like that, and the other one, sorry about that, I had to grip my bearings. So this is a foot, and this is the arm, so what you want to do is put that together. And this one is going to go like that. Okay. Then we're going to take this piece and, let's see, rotate these out. And this is going to slide into here. There. So now, oops. There. Okay. And then this piece, what you want to do is this goes face forward, and you put this peg goes here. So it's like that. And then this is the ramp. You want these two facing out. And these is the magic thing is you slide these in. Okay? Separate the gun, and this goes in this hole. Like that. And this piece, now the instructions have it going in here. And then this popped off. There. So there you have like that. And then you want to pull out this peg right here. And this will go on the bottom here. Like that. And that is his base mode. And we'll just take a look at his base mode. So you got the crane, you got the command tower, you got an antenna, here you got a ramp, there you got the ramp, and the back is like that. I guess this little gun makes it sturdy. And there's a side, and that is the base mode. And what you want to do is, and you bring in your Micromasters, and you can put one there, you could put one here, and you could just play with it as a little Micromaster base, like that. And you could take your little Sound Blaster dude, transform this guy, and he is a ramp. So, and you could slide, if I got this right way, there you go. There you go. This is in tight. So he's a ramp, but he doesn't go that flat. So, or we could take hoist, and you could take hoist. It's all up. Now I couldn't even get this guy on before. Now I can't even get him off. You can take hoist, and see it. These just slide on. So now hoist is attached to the base. What purpose? I don't know. Yeah, let's do it. Will he go on this one? Yeah. So now you can have hoist drag Ironworks. And you can also connect to Omega Supreme, which one of these days I'm going to have to do that. And that is Ironworks. And of course, let's see, does he have any? And he's got 5mm slots too, so you could put that there. You could put that there. Oh, this thing is... This one's a little tight. And you can do the blast effects pretty good like that. And that is Ironworks. Pretty cool. He's like I said, he's a base. He looks like an oil rig. He a repair bay. You name it, he is it. And now for Ironworks in his alternate mode, we're just going to do some comparisons with some vehicles. Here we have Voyager Optimus Prime. Now he's a deluxe and this is a Voyager. We have our Siege Ironhide. As how those compare, we've got our Mirage, Deluxe, Heist, and we can actually put these together while we're here. There is hoist, can connect there, and we'll take our little Sound Blaster and connect him here, and that is how those two connect. Now we're just going to bring in a few more just from the Siege line. Here is Hound. We'll bring in some Red Alert. And also Earthrise Wheeljack. So that's kind of comparisons. Here is Sound Blaster. Like I said before, let's see. There. This guy is just another ramp, so actually this will be easier. If we could put him as a ramp. Nope. We'll show you that later. And then we've got our Micromasters. So that is the size of the base. And that's just some size comparisons to alt modes. And there is another mode too, believe it or not. And this one is a silly mode. He becomes a bridge. And to make him a bridge, yes, you heard me right, he becomes a bridge. You want to take them all apart. You want to get these legs. Let me move this up. And, okay, so these are the pieces of the bridge. And what you want to do is you just connect these pieces, and he's a bridge. And I'm not kidding, folks. There's the bridge right there. And then if you want to the bridge, again, I don't know why you'd want to do this, but you can connect hoist to the bridge. And they're not that sturdy. You put a Micromaster on, and he collapses the bridge. But it is a thing. It's a thing you do, as MGO says. And actually, there is a third mode. This I got from MGO, which this is supposed to mimic an old form he had before. So what you want to do is stretch this out, and then these two tabs, you want to connect the legs. Now, I don't remember this at all, but he says it is an old homage to it. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, so he connects this to this. Like, wait a minute. Yeah, that's right. I don't remember this at all, but I'm not going to mess with the guy. And then you connect this to this. Alright. And then what you want to do is this one goes forward. The crane goes here. We'll flip that around. We'll put the gun here. And then this piece, flip that up, goes like, mine's kind of hard. Actually, I believe it goes in this one. And this is a tight one too. This is definitely the peg it goes in. But even MGO had a hard time. And there it is. This was very hard to put in. But that is what the other alt mode is. This is supposed to be a windmill, but I do hear there is a third party that has built the windmill blades to go with this. And this is the alternate mode for Ironworks. And transform back. This was very, very hard to do. It looks like it's a design flaw because it's on all of them. And to put them back, we just want to take them apart, fold the feet up, pull the legs out. There's one. And then do the, and then there's two legs. Then we'll just put these back on. Put this back on. Let's see, fold this down. This folds up. We got to bring the head up, twist it around, and you got peg hole. That goes that. The arm. Just look at where the thumb is. The thumb goes like this. So turn this sideways, and then we put this one back. This you can clip on the back, and this arm you want to put the elbow joint first, so you can do that. Do this however you want. Do this however you want. And now we've got Ironworks back to his alt mode. I like to keep the gun in this hand. And there is Ironworks back to his normal self. Now, the directions also say he is a weaponizer. So what we're going to do is we're going to take Wheeljack, because the instructions have him at Wheeljack, and the feet. What you want to do is fold these up, fold these out. So these are going to be Wheeljack's new boots. So, 5mm peg, you got a hole. Let's see. There's one Wheeljack's legs. There you go. There's Wheeljack's legs. And we're going to take the rest apart. I guess I should have done this before, but... Alright, now this... Put the head back, and we're going to pull out the claw. Pull this peg up. And this goes in the top peg, so this is going to be a super claw. And this is the weirdest thing. You turn this up, this sideways, and you just put it in the bottom, like there. Why? I don't know. That looks kind of weird. Now, this is the coup de grace. You take the arm, you basically go sideways like that. And what you want to do is, you got to come up to wheelie, or Wheeljack, and then push this in like that. Take the crane, and it's going to go like this, there. Because that 5mm peg is going to fit in here. And then you're going to put the gun in here. And there is Wheeljack, all weaponized with ironworks. And this, I guess you could make it a shield. I don't know. This is the instruction, folks. Right there. You got one piece going up, one going down, and that is the instructions how you got Wheeljack. You got the big feet, you got the big claw, and you got the big hook with the gun. Now, does it serve a purpose? I don't know, but you know what? It's pretty neat. That's what you got these weaponizers for. You're not really calling him a weaponizer. I don't know what you'd call this guy. And we're going to put him back in the normal mode right now. And now we're back to Ironworks. I hope you like this review. I really do like Ironworks. I'm glad that they're finally doing different things. Weaponizers with the first Siege, and now little Micromaster bases with the second with Earthrise. I love the blast effects, the 5mm ports. They're all over. Transformers has really gotten fun again. Like when I was a kid and I used to collect these in the 80s. I was growing up in the 80s. I was, let's see, 7 in 1980. So when I got into Transformers, I just turned 10 and I got into it. So anyway, I digress. I hope you like this review. I would definitely recommend Ironworks. If you don't get all the Earthrise Deluxes and Voyagers, which we don't get all of them, but we get most of them, definitely pick up this guy. Well, I guess that's it for this review. This is Rodimusbill saying please like, subscribe, turn on notifications, share my channel. And as always, Rodimusbill, or Rodimus Prime says, till all are one, till all are one.